So I finally made it back with an update, life and depression update video. And I feel like it is well past time for an update. I have been active on YouTube. I just haven't really talked a lot about my life on YouTube. Not that it's been bad. It's just I've been living, I guess, and struggling with trying to figure out what do I want to post, what do I want to share, what will be beneficial for people to view. So just to, I guess, summarize what this video will be about, this will be a depression update, and I will phrase it ministry, manuscripts, and mortgage. So, as the YouTubers say, stay tuned if you're interested to hear more. Yeah, so I'll start with manuscripts. I have finally written my book. I know I may have mentioned in a few videos where I was working on kind of like an autobiography, but I was putting poetry in it. And so like each chapter or each section that I speak about, I'm talking about my life, you know, things that I was dealing with around that time, and then the poetry that I was writing around that time. So my book is out, and it's called Free, my auto poetryography. So it's an autobiography, but with poetry. So it's an auto poetryography. And I will put a link below for anyone who is interested in reading a description of the book. It's available as an ebook, and it's also available as a paperback. So I will put that information below. Another big thing that happened to me so all of this happened in 2018. I forgot to mention that. All of this happened in 2018. So the book came out, and then the end of 2018, I went ahead and I made it available as a paperback. So that way those people who don't like the Kindle or read it on a device, they're able to get it in paperback. Also in 2018, I started to pastor a church, a small church in my area. It was not planned, but it happened, and I have no regrets. So that has been an amazing experience. With me being in seminary school, that's kind of, it's been beneficial because it's helped with seminary. It's helped with me spiritually, and it's helped a lot with making me feel I have purpose in life. The other big thing that has happened was I bought a house last year. Was it November 8th is when I closed on my house. So that's why you guys see this junk in the background. I'm still kind of like in the process of, the house is together, but it's like little bits and pieces of things that I still need to kind of get in order. I'm not gonna use this video to kind of elaborate on that right now. That will be in separate videos, but I did want to give an update on those that were maybe following me or decided to subscribe, you know, because of my testimonial videos about my depression. I want to spend more time talking about that because I feel like that is still important. That is something that is still dear to my heart, because I want to be able to share my story, share my life, and, you know, hopefully help other people, especially brown women that suffer from depression. So I would just say, in terms of an update, I believe last summer is when I stopped taking any antidepressant that I was taking. I think I can't remember dates exactly, but I know it was in the summer. Last summer is when I started trying to wean off of the Lexapro. And then, like, for a short amount of time, my physician has prescribed Wellbutrin. I didn't like that either. I don't know. I kept having the faith that, you know, I can just wean myself off of it and I can find like a cure-all. Fast forward to now, like, I don't really feel like, depending on your level or your amount of depression that you feel or that you experience, sometimes you can say that you've been delivered. You can say that you have been, you know, I would say I'm recovering. Because sometimes there's just like a feeling where it pops back up and you just kind of get to a place in your life where you're like, okay, it's something I deal with. You know, there are times where you can be like, okay, I'm in it right now and I'm dealing with it for a long period of time. And then there are times like right now where I am happy. But it can be days where, you know, certain things might happen where you just kind of get in a slump. And it's not a sense of unhappiness. It's like for real depression where you just want to go to sleep. You don't want to talk to nobody. The most action you might have is maybe scrolling through Instagram. But yeah, another big thing that happened last year, I went vegan. And I would say that happened around the end of June. That happened around the end of June of last year, where I was doing a lot of research. I heard that it had a lot of great benefits, and I've been vegan ever since. I've cheated a little bit every now and then. Like I might have like macaroni and cheese, or I might like taste a little bit of chicken here or there. But I'm vegan. Like, I have enjoyed the benefits. My weight is kind of fluctuating right now. Like, ever since Christmas break, I kind of like, it's 6 pounds that's then creeped up. And I'm like, where'd you come from? But I lost weight. I did lose weight. I feel like my skin kind of brightened. Like, it wasn't as, when I gain weight, I get dark around like my cheek areas. So that's what I mean, like by my skin brightened, where I had clearer skin. My energy level like increased times 10, to the point where I didn't need coffee to wake up in the morning. Like I was just hype. Not like bouncing off the walls hype, but I was just like, okay, I'm ready for the day. And number one thing that I just totally attribute to me going vegan, it helped with my depression. It helped tremendously with my depression. Like I noticed it, you know, because, with the research that I've done, like they even say that veganism can really, maybe, veganism not only helps women with like their monthlies, but veganism helps with mood as well. Because when you eat a lot of dairy products, and when you're eating processed foods, that can help to make you depressed. Like, it's scientifically proven. So I think that also helped me to stay off of the antidepressants that I was prescribed, because I was doing it a more natural, holistic way. And I don't think I would ever go back. I don't. Like my belly, I'm not going to do show and tell right now, but my belly got smaller, because that's like my problem area, my major problem area. My belly like protrudes. I've always had belly issues, but since I've gone vegan, I haven't had issues with like digesting food. I haven't had issues with bloating as much. You know, every now and then if I know I ate something bad, like I will you know, like I'll get a little more bloating or whatever. But the depression, it has really, really helped with my, it has really, really helped with my depression. But yeah, so life update, like short, abbreviated version of a life update. I do remember there was a video that I posted, and I will see if I can like put it here or here. There was a video that I posted at the beginning of 2018, and I complained about, I did a video where I was kind of like venting. I was in my feelings, and I was just like, I wasn't excited about 2018. And like by the end of 2018, I was like, wow, thanks God. Because I had a lot of positive changes. My book coming out, buying the house, starting ministry. Well, not starting ministry, but getting into ministry and pastoring, actually pastoring a church. That was like a super, super big deal for me. Oh man, lost my train of thought. But yeah, it was, after watching that video, it was just like, wow, like God is amazing. He will forever be amazing. And I will end with this. My mom asked me, well, Trisha, if somebody was struggling, you know, to like recover from depression or get over their depression, what would you say is your answer to how you know, got through your depression? The only answer that I really could think about was finding purpose. I think getting into ministry, working on my book, but especially getting into ministry, it helped me to feel like I had purpose. Because depression, you can have the world. Like, you can have all the money in the world. You can have every guy trying to talk to you, and guys, y'all can have every girl trying to talk to you. Like, you just feel super amazing and validated. But depression will knock you down. And I feel like having purpose will help you if you get in those ruts. Because when I started to feel important, which I know I'm important, you know, it's just sometimes you need an extra push. Sometimes you need extra things to happen in life to reassure you that God is using you, that God loves you. You know, it's like his outward manifestation of, here you go. Here's your neon sign telling you that I need you, I love you, and I have something for you to do. That is where I started to come out of my depression. Because it was lasting. Like, if you watched any of few of my other, you know, depressive type videos, I talked about how it was just bad. It was just bad. And I just smile because I'm happy that I'm not in it right now. For anyone who needs prayer, please inbox me. Anyone who just wants to talk, inbox me. I know what it feels like to maybe sometimes you don't want to talk to your family or those close to you because they may not understand, or you may feel a little embarrassed. But maybe sometimes talking to somebody that you don't know, somebody that won't judge you, somebody that has been through it or is going through it, you know, it makes it a lot easier to know that you're not alone. But I'm here. I'm letting God use me. And I just want my brand, anybody that can go back and say, well, Patricia is this and Patricia is that. I want to be raw. I want to be real. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you guys. I look forward to sharing my growth. So happy new year. Happy 2019. All right.